Title: The Woman Who Read Her Own Lost Diary. It was an ordinary afternoon in Prague, 2002, when Anna walked into the library to pick up a book for her literature class. She didn't expect her life to change forever. But then, as her fingers brushed across the worn spines, one book caught her eye. Its cover was faded, its pages slightly yellowed by time. It wasn't the book she needed, but something told her to borrow it anyway. Back in her apartment, she cracked open the book, the familiar scent of old paper filling the room. As she flipped through the pages, she noticed something strange, something that didn't belong. At first, she thought it was a mistake, maybe some forgotten notes from a previous reader. But as she turned the pages, her heart started to race. It was her handwriting, her teenage diary, carefully glued between the pages of the book. The scribbles, the fears, the dreams, everything she'd forgotten, locked away for years, had been waiting for her to find it. The ink had faded, but the memories were clear as day. The teenage Anna, full of hope and doubt, poured out her heart in those pages. How could this be? She stared at the words in disbelief. The book had been secondhand, passed through countless hands, but how had her diary ended up there? Was it fate? A cosmic coincidence? Or had someone known exactly what they were doing when they placed it there? As she read, the memories flooded back, the teenage crushes, the fights with friends, the awkward moments that made her cringe. She laughed, she cried, and for a moment she was no longer the woman she was today, but the girl who had written those words years ago. The more she read, the more she felt a strange sense of connection to her past self. It was as if the universe had sent her this message, reminding her of who she had been and how far she'd come. But the questions lingered. Who had placed this diary in the book? Why now? In the end, Anna closed the book, her mind racing with possibilities. She could never forget what had happened. That lost diary, rediscovered in the most unexpected way, had given her something priceless, a glimpse into her past, and the realization that maybe, just maybe, everything had unfolded exactly as it was meant to. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to help the channel grow.